Welcome back again, YouTube. This is Nick the Kid here with another video. So in this video, just wanted to cover my little knickknacks and such that I have in my tackle box. So I just recently shot a video about my rod and reels, so if you have time, please check that out. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up and help the YouTube algorithm. Hit the subscribe button down below. So this is a bunch of my good stuff that I got. So up top here, you're looking at stuff that's good for bass and for pike. This is a mouse, a rat, whatever you want to call it. This is like a really squishy frog there. This one's a hard frog. That one's hard plastic frog. We got a little jig set here. Jig, bigger jig, big jig. And we've got 4 different sets of spinners there. I really do like the spinners a lot. And here's another spinner that I have here on that rod. That spinner, that chartreuse yellow, really worked really well last year, so I'm really digging that. So gonna be hopefully getting more of that stuff, maybe. But I got plenty of gear to work around this season. A lot of this stuff here I had gotten from my uncle, so I'm very appreciative of that. Right here is just a bunch of hook sets with some leaders attached. So that is just there if I ever need it. We got some weights in there. We have some other jig head size pieces in here. Got a couple of these bobbers. And then we have more of these like little leader pieces. The line goes there, and then you could swap out the different rig sets and whatnot with that piece. You just unhook that part and attach that. So that's cool. We got a bunch of different hook sizes here. Got our handy dandy scale there. We got a tape measure here. We got a tape measure here. I do plan on getting one of those kayak collapsible, foldable type fishing measure ruler things, whatever you want to call them. So I definitely plan on doing that. I do have a 14-foot kayak. It's an inflatable one. I haven't taken it out yet. It's brand new. It's a inflatable 14-foot HO Sport Beacon. Super pumped about it. So I know it's only January right now, but come that springtime, I'm gonna get that out. We're gonna be shooting a ton of fun fishing videos, hopefully. So if you like any of that, please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the notification. That way you can be notified when those fishing videos come about. So here we got some lizards. This is good for bass fishing. We got some let's see what these guys are. These are like fat tails or whatever you want to call those guys. Grubs, big grubs. These are like little grubs for like crappie and bluegill. These are really cool. Same thing for these guys. These are the like pumpkin color flukes. Here's some more flukes, and these guys are kind of cool, as you can tell by the diagram. They have like these little split legs, which are pretty cool. So that guy, and then looks like we got some leeches and some more like lizard looking things, so that's cool. So I got a lot of this soft plastic stuff, like a lot of these guys. Got some more soft plastic in here, a couple of bigger lures in there, some weights. Yeah, there you go. Cool stuff in there. And then moving on to this guy. This is really cool. I'm super excited about this. So we got a bunch of lures here for like bass and pike and stuff like that. bunch of really cool stuff. And this little guy here, this one, is an oldie. At least for me, it's an oldie. It's the very first, literally the very first lure that I ever bought. I probably bought it when I was like 9, 10, something like that. And as of yesterday, I had my 34th birthday yesterday, so happy belated birthday to me. 34 years young, and I absolutely love fishing. Started fishing when I was like 3 years old, and my brother never really got into it as much as I did, but I absolutely love it. You got some bunch of bobbers, but again, in my other video I talked about growing up as a kid, I always used the typical bobber hook and weight, or bobber weight and hook, and a worm, and a live worm. And nowadays I'm like, okay, well, there's got to be something better than that. It's just really messy, it's just dirty, it's nasty. So I'm like, okay, cool, look at all this fun stuff that I have. So definitely tried a lot of this stuff last year, but I want to be diving into like 100%, diving into just a whole big blend of this stuff. I mean, obviously you could tell I got soft plastics, I got jigs, I've got the mouse, the frogs, spinners, I've got the big lures. I mean, I got a bunch of variety of stuff, so I'm super excited. And I know everything works differently in different settings, different environments, and different types of waters. But definitely I saw major improvement with the spinners, with the rooster tail here. That chartreuse rooster tail worked amazing last year, so that was really cool. And probably the biggest fish that I caught in there was probably about a 16-inch catfish. I mean, I sunk it all the way down to the bottom. I let it sink down. Then I kind of like did like a jig thing where I just like, slowly rise and fall at the base of the bottom of the water, the bottom of the lake, and then all of a sudden, bam. I mean, it took it and it went down. I thought it was like a 5-6 pound bass, but it ended up being probably around a 2.5 pound catfish. I mean, it was pretty cool, and definitely those catfish put up a big fight. It wasn't, I believe it was want to say it was a bullhead. Don't quote me on it, but if you guys know, it had a dark brown top and like a yellow belly. So I don't know exactly what catfish that was, but I know it wasn't a channel cat. It's the other one. So I think it was a bullhead. I think that's what they call it, the bullhead one. It's like the fat, stubby, fat one. But anyway, I absolutely love fishing. As you could tell, I have a huge array of fun stuff to work with this season. I'm probably not going to use all of it, but I will try. I'm probably going to be using a lot of these guys because I do like bass fishing, but I really, 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 really just love panfish, and I love to eat them. So I'm probably not going to be catching a lot of panfish with this. So probably the best rig for pan fishing is going to be the spinners. I do have some, I need to get some more of the smaller jig heads, because I really honestly only have a very, very limited size of those jig heads, to be honest. And then I would probably put these little flukes on there. These are like super good for crappie, and obviously these guys come in a variety of different colors and sizes and such. But yeah, I mean, these would be great for panfish, especially even just like jigging or just whipping them up under a dock, just slowly reeling it in, let it settle and fall. The little, maybe 1/30th ounce or 1/16th ounce jig head, let it, slowly fall to the bottom, and then, bam, right under the dock. So, again, super excited. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions or comments, or just want to, talk about fishing, please leave the comments down below. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Again, I'm super pumped about fishing. I can't wait. I am like, oh, it's really getting to me like super bad, and especially now that I have a kayak. Like I am so freaking pumped for fishing this season. I feel like it's gonna be the best fishing season ever. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for an awesome epic adventure this year for sure. All right, thanks guys.